It is Tim and Jess driving you home on K-Rock 955, and Jess, very excited. This is our first official guest since we started here, right?
You've been so excited about this particular guest, Tim.
Well, it's because they play for the Cats AFLW team. Becky Webster, how you going?
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I love the pump up, by the way.
Thank you. I feel inferior because we're going to get into it in a moment, but not only are you an AFLW superstar, but you also have a podcast that I'm sure gets more listens than ours. So just feeling very inferior. Now, obviously, we've got you in here because we're all excited. Saturday night, North Melbourne, you are taking them on in an elimination final. How are you and the team feeling?
Yes, it's super exciting. We're all pumped. Good to have a home game too, I think. So nothing beats driving from home to GMHBA under lights with all the fans there as well cheering us on. So, yeah, feeling pumped. I feel like I'll probably feel a bit more all the nerves and excitement on Saturday, but business as usual at the moment, so it's been good.
I know we're just in an elimination final, but there's got to be, is there a little bit of pressure behind the scenes, like, you know, the men brought home the cups, you know, can we double it up? Can we bring home 2 cups in 1 year, both teams? Like, is there a bit of pressure on?
I think that's the aim, definitely, to bring home the cup, but not thinking of that as yet.
Yeah, week by
pipe down, Jess.
It's the classic media, like, week by week, full credit to the girls.
Yeah. Ticking the boxes.
Formal question. Georgie Prasparkas, a lot of people are wondering if she's going to be playing. Obviously, just like yourself, one of the really good players on the team. Any word, because her hamstring, was it ankle on the weekend? Yeah. Ankle on the weekend. How's she feeling with her ankle?
Yeah, she's moving really well, actually, so she'll have to tick some stuff off at training tonight. But, I think she should be fine for Saturday. Fantastic.
So playing the elimination final in Geelong, like you were saying, like the draw between North Melbourne and Richmond means you guys went from 4th to 5th in the space of a second.
Yeah.
I know the goal is to always finish higher on the ladder, but home final is a good feeling, like you were hinting at before, right?
Yeah, definitely love playing at GMHBA, and I think as much as it's nice having that double chance, it's also really great having a home final and kind of nothing to lose against North. We haven't bet them before, so really pumped to play them, and it kind of does help with the crowd behind you cheering you on. So super pumped to be at GMHBA on the weekend.
And you mentioned the training tonight is open one, right?
Yeah,
so people can come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's
so
awesome.
Would you run Jess and I hypothetically, if we came down after your training and said, look, Auskick drills, can you teach us how to handball, teach us how to kick? Is that something you'd be into?
No problem at all. I'll grab a footy for you.
Easy. Now, Becky, you want to talk about your podcast because it's probably better than ours. So you and the captain, Megan McDonald, host the Catterbox. Do you get it, Jess?
That's great. That's great.
What's it like when you started running the Catterbox? Obviously, getting people to have access to you and the team, that must be something really special and different that not a lot of players get to do.
Yeah, no, it's really fun. Me and Meg love coming in every week and talking a little bit of smack and a bit of footy. So, it makes it easy. But yeah, we like to get the girls on and a few coaches as well, just to give the listeners a bit of insight on we're not just footballers and what's going on behind the scenes. It's nice to tap into that sort of thing, but we love it every week, so it's good.
If you ever need an idea for a crap segment,
where you guys. Speaking of which.
Yeah, coming up next, if you wouldn't mind sticking around for just a moment, we are going to do one of our crappy segments because we want to get to know you, because if you're not familiar, we've just moved to Geelong like a month ago.
Okay.
So we're trying to get to know every single person that lives here, and you are on that list. Are you happy for us to get to know you?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Becky Webster is going to stick around with us on K-Rock 955. It is Tim and Jess driving you home on K-Rock 955. Becky Webster from the AFLW Cats team still joining us in the studio, and we know that we don't have you for long because you do have training for an elimination final this Saturday night.
Something more important to get to, yeah.
Is this going to be just before we get into our crap segment that we want to do with you to get to know you, is this the last open, big training session before you play on Saturday?
Yeah. So last session before the weekend's game. So, bit of fun, bit of touch.
Yeah. Do you feel like you train harder when there's other people watching? It's
Absolutely.
Pressure's on. We've got to look real good here, girls.
I better run a bit harder to the next contest.
I was hoping it happened in the professionals because, playing under 18s, you always trained harder on Thursday nights when most people there were for dinners and meals. You go, really got to work it. So I'm glad it goes all the way to the top. Now, what we want to do, Becky, with you is we want to get to know you because we're new to town. We've only lived here a month and we have to get to know everyone in Geelong question by question, but only 3 at a time. And
Love this.
it is a really crap radio segment. And as someone that hosts a podcast that is successful, feel free to steal this. This is called The Guessing Game.
Yes, so we've got 3 questions to ask you, and we want to try and figure out today whether you are left or right-footed.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, because all the stats that I've found in front of me, there's never any left or right-handedness. And this, we think, is a good indicator of who you are as a person, as a footballer, and a broadcaster. Do you think we could do this?
Let's give it a go.
All right. So the rules are we can't ask anything about your ambidextrousness.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Sure.
Doesn't feel like a word. All right.
Close enough.
First question. When you are driving, do you more feel inclined to be in the left-hand lane or the right-hand lane?
Right-hand lane, I reckon.
Right-hand lane. She's an overtaker.
Right-hand lane
Yep.
bandits.
Yes, you are. Do that bit.
Okay. When you are writing...
Jeez, this could be...
Yeah.
Which hand do you hold the pen?
Not allowed to ask that question.
No.
But do your hands often get dirty?
Like inky smudge.
Oh, no.
No.
No. Ooh. So she could either
We're on
be
here.
leaning towards left
Yeah.
and very like proper with her calligraphy,
Yeah.
or just right-handed, no issues at all. Final question. Because I feel like this isn't giving away anything. If you're eating cereal, what's your spoon hand?
Ooh.
Because it doesn't, like, I eat opposite to what I actually am.
Do you really?
So
Really?
I don't know why my brain says
I don't use-
says
yeah,
rice
but you-
bubbles, but my
You
left
do
hand.
use your left and right hand for lots of
Yeah, I
things.
know.
So,
I hold the spoon in my right hand.
Right.
hand.
Okay.
All right.
Becky, don't look at us for a second.
yeah.
Okay. What are you vibing, Tim?
I don't know.
I'm really, I'm feeling a righty.
But that's
She
what.
doesn't give left-handed vibes to
What
me.
is it that 89% of the world of Australians are right-handed?
Yeah.
So there's 11% is
Is she
Becky
in the
Webster, cat
11%?
superstar, left-handed.
We should stop ignoring her.
All right.
Yep, cool.
Oh, hey, mate.
Hey.
I'm going to let Jess run with this because I'm not confident with her answer, so it falls on her.
I reckon you're a right footer.
That's correct.
She's part of the 89. You're
Yes,
part of the
well
89.
done. Welcome to the team.
Now, because you play mostly in the midfield, especially since moving in there, but you have played a lot forward. If you kick a goal on your left foot, are you more likely to really get into it because you've even surprised yourself?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd be double fist pumping.
All right, well,
Nice.
we hopefully we're seeing that this Saturday. So 7:10 GMHBA Stadium taking on North Melbourne. The tickets are like $10 as
Yep.
well, so it's an
Get
absolute
down.
thing. So Becky Webster, thank you so much for swinging by the studio and good luck this
No
weekend.
problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Tim and Jess. K Rock 955.